But let's just get something straight. I hope you all looked up that video.
Yeah, Baddest of Them All by Krispy Kreme.
If you didn't watch it, I swear, it's literally stop now. Don't. Ben will put a link in the description for the video.
Yeah, there will be a card on your... Look on the top right corner of the screen. You might see a circle with, like, an exclamation point or something in the middle. Go up there. There will be a card linking you to that video.
Like, please. I am begging you from the bottom of my heart to watch that video.
We are both begging you because I just want to say... Krispy Kreme! 2012! to forever! Or to infinity, that's what it was. It's to infinity.
If we're probably gonna make so many of those references from now on, so
I don't think I'm going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're going backwards.
I'm absolutely going backwards. This is what we get for taking a break to go get bananas and water.
Yeah. And watch Krispy Kreme.
And watch Krispy Kreme. You can't forget about Krispy Kreme.
He has a lot of other songs for some...
Yeah, we started watching his newest one on that channel, which is
Best
Best Friends, where he goes to save Mike. Oh, hey, boss fight.
He rhymes back with back like 12 times.
Yep, not a boss fight. I was wrong, but I can still burn him alive. Because these zombies, gotta say, they are not beautiful. They're actually quite disgustingly ugly.
They're ugly.
They're ugly.
Ugly.
Someone had actually said, like, when I say someone, I mean Matthew Holbrook down in the comments below. He had said he imagines Lizard Belle as like a huge germaphobe, so she's like afraid of germs hugely. I had said it's more of like a beauty thing than a germ thing, like she's afraid of ugliness, but...
Germs are ugly.
Yeah, I had said, like, Lizard Belle's character will probably get more developed the further into the story we go, and the further into the game we go. So, who knows? Let's just rush through Bleak Falls Barrow, because we spent so much time dying twice.
Because you are the baddest of them all.
Yeah, I really am. But, there's not too much left. And it should be a piece of cake.
Oh, watch out for the troll.
There is no troll in this dungeon, Chris.
There is a troll.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie, because... You saw me get stuck at that part with the troll. That's here.
That is not here.
That is here.
I don't remember where that was, but it's not here.
I can
And
tell
also,
you.
if you don't remember, or you didn't watch the last episode...
You can go down?
First of all, yeah.
What?
There's a chest down here. First of all, if you didn't watch the last episode, then welcome to Skyrim.
Hi.
Sadly, you missed the last episode where Chris finished talking about his console PC history, and I goofed a lot. But welcome back, or welcome if this is your first episode, and if this is your first episode of GGG, then welcome even more. Hopefully you're enjoying. What?
We have a goat for sure.
Yep, our mascot is the Golden Guild Goat, apparently.
Mm-hmm. We need to give it a name someday.
Yes, we need to give it a name, and once we have a bigger community, or if I have some free time, we need to get fan art for the Golden Guild Goat.
Yes.
We won't even try to come up with what it looks like, because we'll leave that to whoever is the first to fan artify it.
And someday, they're gonna make a picture of the goat, like, Billy goating up the...
Which way? I think this way.
Make them Billy goating up the mountains.
Yes, Billy goating up
the
throat of the world. Our golden furred goat.
Yes.
Or he doesn't even have to be golden furred if you don't want him to be. It's up to whoever is doing the first fan art. You're the one who decides what it looks like.
But he has to kind of be cute.
Yes, he has to be cute. Either cute or, like, very vicious and powerful. That's... Or...
Yeah, like, it's like the two different diva fan arts from, like, Overwatch.
Yes.
It's either, like, the... Look it up. There's just two kinds of diva fan art.
There's either the cutesy fan art where she's, like, the super
kawaii
anime girl. Or there's the, like, super vicious,
Dorito
she will
gremlin.
kill you in your sleep.
Yeah, Dorito and Mountain Dew Gremlin.
Yeah. They really were appealing to every gamer's, like, inner sense of waifu when they created Diva.
Yes.
Because she's, like, the ideal gamer girl.
Yeah.
To a lot of people. Not even necessarily to me. And I don't know enough about Diva or Overwatch to really say, but she, for a lot of people, seems to be the ideal gamer waifu girl.
Yeah.
How did I just mess up on that? I swear.
It's an apprentice one,
Yeah,
Ben.
it's because I'm not used
You
to.
were fine, I think.
Oh, why am I so bad? It's because I'm not used to the mouse and keyboard. I went so many years using a controller.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Hey, petty soul gem. We can use that to enchant stuff eventually.
The thing about Skyrim is, like, nowadays, even I still plug in a controller to play Skyrim.
Yeah.
So,
because
that's what I've always been used to.
I originally played it on the PS3.
You should tell your story.
Oh yeah, my console history story. Which reminds me, okay, we're 5 minutes in about, so I have plenty of time. So, when I was very, very young, my family had the N64. I don't remember when that came out, but I think that was, like, we had it when I was born. And we got some kicks out of that, especially, like, the James Bond games, 007 and whatnot.
those were good.
Yeah, they were really good, and, like, some of the best older popular first-person shooters. Well, I mean, I never played, like, Metroid Prime, but at least in my experience, they were some of the best old first-person shooters. But so anyway, then after the days of our N64 and, well, we had that N64, some of my brothers that had the Game Boy Colors and the original Pokemon games, like Pokemon Yellow was one of the games that they had for it. I'm not sure exactly how that time frame worked and when we had the Game Boy relative to the N64, but
Really fast. Autosave.
oh yes, I
Just-
will quick save.
Quick save.
You
I
say
mean, not
autosave, but you mean quick
I mean
save.
quick save.
There we go, quick
Okay.
saved.
Sweet.
So anyway, yeah, but neither of those were particularly like mine, and I was very young at the time, so I wouldn't even really understood what to do with my own gaming system. But so then we got, or maybe this was already when I was born, we had the GameCube, which was an amazing system and is still probably my favorite, or one of my very favorite game consoles. A lot of amazing games on that, including, like I talked about before, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Now, my console PC history thing is going to be a little bit more vague than Chris's, because I don't remember as clearly as him. But so, we had the GameCube, and around that time we also had a few Game Boy Advances that my brothers and I shared, and one of the first games that was mine alone was probably Pokemon Emerald, which was mine, which I really loved. It was the first Pokemon game I ever played, and it was the first game of my own I ever had. Well, actually, that might not be true. I might actually have played Pokemon Stadium for the N64 before I actually played Emerald. But anyway, yeah, that was the first game that was ever just my own, and I got a kick out of it. But of course I was very young, and I think I could, like, hardly read at that point, so I didn't really make it very far. Where am I? What am I doing here? I think this is the right way. Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Bleak Falls Barrow is a
So,
nightmare for
yeah,
trying
this is
to
the right way.
remember. Yeah.
But so anyway,
Okay, really fast. It goes, bear, owl, fairy. Or no, it goes bear, fairy, owl, or whatever that thing is.
okay.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, wasn't it you have to turn all of them twice? I remember that.
I thought it was like...
Or bear, fairy, owl, that looks like... Or that looks right. And I always actually saw that as a bat, not a fairy. But
I don't
the
know.
wings do look kind of fairy-like.
Yeah,
So,
I honestly always thought it was like size. But then, like, as I grew older...
you realize that the bat/fairy was probably smaller than the owl.
No, I
Oh.
thought, like... When I first saw it, I just thought it was a human with wings.
Oh.
And I was like, that's gotta be bigger than the owl.
That's actually, like, a really profound way to look at it, kind of.
So then I realized it's not that. It would probably be smaller, because it's actually not a human with wings. Boss fight.
Boss fight time, after we get the Word of Power, of course.
But we can't use it, so.
But so back to my console story. So yeah, N64, Game Boy Advance, I got a kick out of a lot of those games, like Pokemon Pinball, just in general, a lot of Pokemon games.
Pinball was the greatest.
I actually never played Pokemon Pinball myself, but I remember my brother got a
Oh,
kick out of it.
no. Someday we have to play it on the channel. Please, like, no possible... They need to remake Pokemon Pinball.
I'm
Unless
actually
they already
surprised
have.
they haven't, unless they have, yeah. But
Pokemon
anyway,
Pinball was the greatest. Continue.
Anyway, So yeah, I got a kick out of a lot of those games, but the GameCube, that was huge. Like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, like I said, those were huge games for my childhood. Like some of the biggest things for me, and I loved them so much. And Pokemon Coliseum, I had also tried to play. Really, Pokemon played a huge part for me. It's interesting. But anyway, what were other GameCube games? Because there were a ton besides that were huge for me. What exactly were they? F-Zero, my brothers and I loved. Smash Melee, of course, my brothers and I loved. Like, a lot of these games I have attachments to because, like, my brothers played them with me so much. Because at that age, like, 5 or 6 or whatever age, like I said before, I don't really remember very clearly. I already looked in there. I couldn't really have read very well, and I couldn't really have comprehended a lot at that age. So, a lot of the gaming experience I had, a lot of the gaming experiences I had, were made amazing because of my brothers and because they helped me understand the games and stuff. Because I have 4 brothers, 2 of which are older than me and 2 of which are younger. The older of which, well, I'm a freshman in high school. The one that's, like, just older than me is a senior in high school. And the one who's oldest is, I believe, 22 right now. He might be 21, but I believe 22. So yeah, they, like, shaped gaming in a lot of ways for me. And around the same time we had the GameCube, I believe we also got a PS2, which is, again, one of my favorite systems in the world because, of course, that had some amazing games. Star Wars Battlefront, for one, and Battlefront 2. Those games were amazing, and my brothers and I had a lot of fun with them. What were some other PS2 games we enjoyed? I don't know, there were some racing ones. Midnight Club. Midnight Club was a great PS2 game. I don't know if you ever played it.
I have not.
Yeah, the Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition for PS2 was an amazing game, and I got a lot of love from it. But so anyway,
Are we done with there?
yeah, we're done in Bleak Falls Barrow. Now we can bring
Just, yeah, go back. Just,
the Dragonstone here back to Farengar, and we can wait just to be sure. Let's wait the 12 hours, or 13 hours, because then it'll be morning, or just 12.
Yeah.
But so anyway, yeah, PS2 and GameCube got a huge kick out of it. They're still some of my favorite systems in the world. Probably GameCube more than PS2, but recently I have been getting into a lot of emulated PS2 games, so I've been gathering even more love for that system. Not that I haven't also been emulating GameCube and loving that even more. But so, yeah, I think it was before we had gotten a Wii that I got my DS. Might have been after we got the Wii. My older brother, my oldest brother, the 22 or 21-year-old, his name is Charlie, the Wii was actually meant for him, but in reality, like, all of us shared it. South Brittleshin Pass. We could explore you eventually, but I don't feel like it right now. We're so far away, and there's a mountain in the way. But anyway, so yeah, my oldest brother Charlie had gotten the Wii that was meant for him, but in reality we all shared it. And I'm not sure if it was before or after we got that Wii that my older brothers Charlie and then Avery, the one that's just older than me and now senior in high school, they got their normal DS's, like the original DS. So they had that, but I didn't have a mobile gaming system except for the Game Boy Advance, which I had basically been passed down to me as my own system at that point. And then I got my DS, which was the DS Lite, and I was the only one of my brothers to have the DS Lite, which I was pretty proud of.
Wait, really fast. I have a question. What was the difference between the DS and the DS Lite?
The DS Lite was just kind of prettier, and I think the original DS didn't have the Game Boy game slot.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because I've always just had the DS Lite, so I was
Yeah, me too.
really confused.
An interesting story about those DS's, by the way, like, so Avery and Charlie, their DS's, they both broke, except one of them, the top screen, like, wasn't showing anything, and the other one, the bottom screen, was cracked. So my dad, we actually, like, basically, like, kneeled at his feet for this because we were so impressed by this for a while. And where is Anise? You sound like a very nice old lady, but I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are, hiding in the shadows. You really are a very clean lady. Look at those clean robes. We don't need to kill you. But so, anyway, we adored my dad for this. He had taken the top screen from the DS with the bottom broken screen, and the bottom screen from the DS with the top broken screen, and made what we call the Frankenstein DS. It was, like, he had rewired it and combined the two DS parts and made one working DS. And it was awesome. It was so impressive to us, because we were like, we love video games, and our father has made these available to us again, and he's committed this, and he's performed this feat of engineering. It's so beautiful and impossibly cool. And, like, it really was very cool, because he had, from this red DS and this blue DS, he created this red and blue DS, which is interesting.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. Hopefully that wasn't too boring.
Do you guys still have it?
We actually might somewhere. I'm not sure at all. If we do, then I will try to find it and show it to you, Chris, and maybe put a picture up on Golden Guild Gaming sometime. But anyway, bye, Anise. You're a cool lady.
You could put it on the Instagram.
The GGG Instagram. We haven't been posting very much on that, and our friend Julian, Jaybird Studios, you might remember him from the FNAF video and the Pokemon Showdown video. He is actually mostly in charge of the Instagram. A lot of the posting is going to be by him. But yeah, if you haven't been on that, you can click the link up on the channel art. In the bottom right corner of the channel art, there are links to both the Instagram and an Insta subscribe thing. You can click that if you're not subscribed already. So, yeah, we can post that on the Instagram if we ever do find it, and if we don't, then sorry. It was very cool, you can trust me.
Yeah.
But so anyway, yeah, I got my DS Lite, and that was amazing. There were a lot of awesome DS games, a lot of which have sadly been lost to time, but like, again, when I got Pokemon Diamond, that changed my world, and like you, Chris, I also, after a while, had Action Replay. Even though I think I was still a bit too young and stupid at that point to make it through Pokemon, like, smartly. So I did use the Action Replay long before I beat the game, and I used it to beat the game. It's like, I skipped most of the Elite Four with, like, a walk-through walls glitch.
There was also a glitch in the game where you could, like, go up to one of the walls and, like, surf and go around or something like that. It was really weird.
Am I following the... Yeah. Right now we're bringing the Golden Claw back to good old...
You could just fast travel.
I could've, but I'll fast travel to Whiterun, I guess.
Well, we didn't get to Whiterun. We got to a place next to Whiterun.
Did we? Oh yeah, we can just fast travel to the Honing Broom Meadery then. But so, anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, my DS. So yeah, Pokemon Diamond I cheated through, but I loved that game. And I remember my brother... well, in Pokemon Diamond, I had started with Turtwig, the grass starter, and my brother had tricked me into naming him Turdy, which I realize now was not my best move, but... So yeah, and then further through my DS life, of course, I loved Heart Gold, and I got Platinum, I got White 2, it was just a great time. We can take the cheese!
Did you ever have the Pokewalker?
Of course!
It's like the OG Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I would take the Pokewalker on Boy Scout trips and stuff, because I used to be in Boy Scouts, and I remember I got like tens of thousands of steps while climbing rocks at one trip.
Nice.
And it was awesome. I remember just loving it so much.
I would just put one of my Pokemon in. This is another way I got a level 100 something. It was probably like my Feraligatr, because that's what I started
spells?
with. So, what I would do is I would just shake it up and down, make it pretend like I was walking, and it worked, so...
Whoa, we have...
Oh, we can visit the College of Winterhold now.
We have 859 gold, and we could have done it before,
but now we have the quest to
now we have the quest that'll send us there. You know what you gotta do when you're bringing back the claw? You just have to do it. Excuse me, Miss Carmela, I believe your name is. I'm just gonna
she
steal
was
this.
like, my brother always married her.
Oh yeah, you can marry her, can't you? Because I remember when I had first played Skyrim, I always thought that those two were married, Camilla and Lucan, but I realize now that they're brother and sister.
Yeah, everything's for sale. I can't remember what the first thing he said. His sister's for sale.
Yep, we can buy her. That's how we marry her.
Yep.
They're really behind on gender equality in Skyrim. Buying and selling brides and whatnot.
Yeah.
We never stole these. We had originally meant to steal these, didn't we? Okay, it's not worth it. We'll probably just get ourselves yelled at. So anyway...
Whiterun now?
Yep, Whiterun, and then maybe soon we can go to the college. Because, I mean, we are officially starting down the path of conjuration. Conjuration and magic, so... Once we go get our bound sword, we won't even have to rely on destruction anymore, which is cool. We can actually, I believe, end the episode in a second, which is good because I will continue my gaming story...
In the next video!
in the next episode, which
Objection!
Objection! You're Ace Attorney Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Which might actually be fun to play, because I myself have never played a Phoenix Wright game.
Not. I've just made references to it because
Well then.
I've known it, so...
Yes, sounds like it might be fun in the future. We just have such a huge supply of games that we can emulate or get to play on Golden Guild Gaming. This is just going to be a great time.
Yeah. Alright.
So, see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.